course, the musical. Urinetown, the place, is, well, it's a place you'll hear people referring to a lot throughout the show.
You hear the news? They carted old so-and-so off to Urinetown the other day.
Is that so? What'd he do?
So such and such, I hear.
Well, what do you know with so-and-so?
It's kind of a mythical place, you understand? A bad place. A place you won't see until Act 2. And then, well, let's just say it's filled with symbolism and things like that. But Urinetown, the musical, well, here we are. Welcome. It takes place in a town like any town that you might find in a musical. This here's the first setting for the show. As the sign says, it's a public amenity, meaning public toilet. These people have been waiting for hours to get in. It's the only amenity they can afford to get into. What's that, little Sally?
You know, the water shortage, the hard times, the travel shortage so awful. And St. Edwin, don't forget to sing. The part is so absurd that...
Whoa there, little Sally. Not all at once. We'll hear more about the water shortage in the next.
St. Edwin, I guess you don't want to overload them with too much exposition, huh?
Everything in its time, little Sally. You're too young to understand it now, but nothing can kill a show like too much exposition.
How about it on Sunday?
Well,
Or if that title of it back until the show's pretty good.
well, little Sally, suffice it to say that in Urinetown, the musical, everyone has to use public bathrooms in order to take care of their private business. That's the central conceit of the show. Later on, you'll learn that these public bathrooms are controlled by a private company. They keep admissions high, generally. So if you're down on your luck, you've come to a place like this. One of the poorest, filthiest urinals in town.
And you can just go in the bushes either. There's laws against it.
That's right, little Sally. Harsh laws, too. That's why little Sally here is counting her pennies. Isn't that so, little Sally?
I'm very close,
Francis, come down. Notice her.
Aren't we all, little Sally? Aren't we all?
Excuse me, sir, but can you tell me the way to the private company that controls these public bathrooms?
You mean you're in good company?
That's the one.
You'll meet a guy who runs the Urine Good Company later. That there's his daughter.
It's quite a ways from here, man. This here's the bad part of town.
Oh, it is.
But if you squint, you can just make out their headquarters rising above the skyline.
The gleaming tower on the hill.
That's the one.
Gosh, it's beautiful.
You most certainly are.
Pardon?
It most certainly is.
Oh dear, I'm late already. Thanks ever so much for the directions and such. Bye.
Well, we've talked on long enough, I imagine. Enjoy the show and welcome to Urinetown, the musical.
To our humble audience, you have come to